welcome back to another lippy review. Today we are doing the Beauty for Real, I believe this is the Gloss and Shine and Nudist, which, yes I know, but the color guys, that is what it refers to, nothing dirty. So anyways, in case this gets flagged, it's nothing dirty, it's literally just the color. So anywho, I am not 100% positive, even after trying to compare with their website, if this is full size or not. Because apparently the full size of this product is 0.15 ounces. Now, I'm not sure. I know that sticks are 0.15 ounces, and they're about this big. So, I mean, side by side, yeah, but our liquid is only like here to here. But then again, it's liquid, not solid. So, I mean, I'm trying to look around at other similar products that I have nearby and trying to find anything with a size on it for comparison. This is 0.16, and the product looks like it comes up to about here. So I'm thinking this is probably a sample size, not full size, but I'm not entirely sure how much is in here because it's not listed anywhere on this. It wasn't on the plastic that was on the outside of it. It's nowhere to be found, so full disclosure on that. Now, the full size of this I find very intriguing that their website lists something about there being an LED light and a mirror in the cap. This clearly does not have any such thing on it. Wish it did, because that sounds really interesting to me, but no. Apparently, from what I can gather, this is just a plumping tinted lip gloss, so we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. I'm not sure how much this is going to show up on me. I mean, it'll maybe do something. It's probably going to be a little lighter than my natural lip color, but we'll see. I could be wrong on that. How it layers over my natural lip color could be totally different too, so we're just going to have to find out. So it does have a doe foot applicator on it, in case anybody was curious. Just standard size, nothing fancy. This retails, full size anyway, whether or not this is it. The full size of this retails for $18, but it's super accessible for finding it. I mean, you can even buy this at Walmart. So, for whatever that's worth, let me tilt this down a teensy bit. Okay, so this is an easily findable product. They do have quite a few colors of this, according to their website. It looks like a lot of them are based off of song titles. A couple that caught my attention were Rebel Rebel, like David Bowie, and Light My Fire, like The Doors. I am totally that person that buys things because of color names being music related, so if this weren't quite so steep, I would probably buy them just because, oh hey David Bowie, hey Doors, but anyway, since it's 18 bucks, I don't think I'm gonna do that, but if it were a little less, I might. But if they ever show up in like the Ipsy shopper on a daily deal, might. But anyways, so packaging wise, it's just very standard. It very much reminds me of the Smashbox packaging, especially their sample sizes. Until I put them side by side, I legit thought this was a dupe for Smashbox's Babe Alert, but when I put it next to it, it's not. Babe Alert's got more pink tones to it than this does. This is more of a true nude, in my opinion. But anyways, so it is synthetic, although it has some organic ingredients in there, like aloe and grapeseed oil. It is very much a synthetic product, so it's not part of a set or anything. It's not limited edition. It's not medicated. It doesn't have SPF. Because I think the only special feature really is the plumping action in it, and apparently the full size has an LED light and a mirror in the cap, which is kind of cool, but totally not that necessary. I mean, maybe depending on your lifestyle, maybe that's necessary for you, but I'm gonna swatch it on my hand first before I put it on. So just one little swipe. Oh wow, that does not show up much at all. Like the heavier spot, yeah, but okay, I may have to layer a bit with this guy, so let's see. That's an interesting scent. It's like mint with a hint of chemicals. Oh joy, my favorite. Okay, let's see. With just one coat. It looks like exactly nothing. Like, literally nothing other than shiny. Look at this. Exact same color as my upper lip. What if I do 2 coats? Literally exactly nothing. Oh my god. I may as well have worn clear. So underwhelmed right now, guys. That doesn't show up for shit on me. Maybe on someone else's coloring, maybe, but on me, it literally just looks like my natural lip color. I had a feeling that either that was gonna happen or it was gonna wash them out and make it look like I put concealer on my lips. Remember that one liquid lipstick that did that, and I was just disgusted by it? I think that was NYX. I believe I gave that one to my mom. It looks better on her than it ever did on me, so... But on me, oh my god, it did not work. But wow, it is tingling a little, so I'm hoping that's the plumping action going to work. It isn't tingling at all on my hand, so there's that. It's very shiny for being one of the, what I thought was going to be essentially matte colors, even though it's a gloss, so I knew it was going to have shine to it, but it doesn't have shimmer or anything like most of them do from this line. It's not crazy tingly. It's not like the Buxom one that was just fun to play with. I still like playing with that one because it's so intense. Yeah, it's literally no color at all. Well, I mean, on one hand, I'm disappointed. On the other hand, I'm relieved because if it wears off unevenly, apparently we're not going to know the difference anyway, other than just the loss of shiny in certain spots. So, I mean, it's both a blessing and a curse at the same time. I can hang with that. I can definitely hang with that. So basically now, I'm just waiting to see if the plumping does anything. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so I gave it a few minutes to kick in and everything, and I think it may have very, very minorly plumped, especially the upper lip. I mean, I actually can see the outer corners a little bit. Not a lot, it's subtle. I don't know how much of it's showing up on camera, really, but I mean, I know that looking in the mirror, I went in the bathroom and was looking at it and was like, oh, okay, actually they do look a little tiny bit fuller. Nothing insane. It's not like lip injections level. It's not like full-on plumper, but at the same time, it did do something, so I'll give credit where credit's due. It did live up to its claim, especially since it's really marketed as a gloss. Plumping's not really in the name. That's just if you read up on it, it has that benefit. So honestly, I think that's pretty good for one that's not really marketing itself as a lip plumper. It's just like a happy little side effect that maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't, but I think it's good. For the price tag, it's still a little steep in my opinion, but then again, you have fancy shit like an LED light in the cabinet and a mirror on it. That's gonna drive up the price. So if it weren't for that, it might be a little less, and I might be a little more willing to splurge on it. But anyway, the consistency of it. It is a little bit tacky, but I mean, it's a gloss. A lot of them are. It's kind of a thickish consistency. But yeah, there's definite resistance if you like rub your lips together. There is a little bit of a funky aftertaste from it, even without like licking it, just what naturally gets in your mouth just from it being on your lips. I am noticing a little tiny bit. It kind of reminds me of the flavor, like when you lick an envelope or a stamp. I know, who actually sends snail mail anymore? I know. But like, you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like, I'm sure you do. It's akin to that. It's not great. It's not the worst thing ever, but I mean, it's not my favorite thing either. That can be worked on and improved, but let's see. Does it transfer? Well, I mean, this is such a light color that it does leave a glossy spot, but not so much a visible color, so it'll leave a greasy spot. So I'm gonna count that as a half a point. Anywho, not sure about the longevity of it because this is the first time I've worn it, but generally with these plumping lip glosses, I've noticed the effects of it tend to last for like a couple hours, few hours, something like that. Anyway, if you reapply it, obviously you'll get more wear out of it, but hard to really say for color because it doesn't really have a color for me for this one. But I will go ahead and do the drink test with it on. Well, it feels way tinglier now that I did that, so I don't know if I just reactivated something. I'm not complaining if I did, but, it does feel like it's still solidly in place, so I guess it passed that. You know, I think I will still give it the wow factor. Honestly, I'd like it in a better color, but this is still usable because, I mean, like I said, I don't have to worry about color wearing off unevenly with this one, so it's not all bad. It does definitely have a purpose for me. So, what'll I rate this one? I think, let's see. Price I still feel like is a little high for what it is, but that's just me. You might disagree, you might think that's a fair price for one if you're used to buying higher end cosmetics, and if that's the case, more power to you. Disregard that point against it if the price point doesn't bother you. But for everyone else, I feel like it is a little steep. So, that aside, I think those added features like the LED light in the mirror are cool, but not really necessary. I think they're kind of extra, but I'm not going to count that against it. Let's see here. The fact that the shade of this one doesn't pop up at all when this didn't exactly look like it'd be identical to my lip color, I'm like, well, that was a little disappointing for me, but then again, that's for me. Maybe it shows up on you. If it shows up on you, again, you can disregard this point, but for me, it seemed like there should have been a tint of some kind, and there just wasn't. So, for me, that's gonna be a point. The tacky feeling, I'm not real wild on. So there's that. And then the half a point for the transfer of it being just shiny, but not really color transferred, so what would that leave us with? I think that leaves us with 6.5 out of 10, yeah? So anyways, yeah, 6.5 out of 10 would be my rating for this one. It's not the highest quality one ever. Again, if it were in a different color, I might rate it a bit higher, but for this exact one, 6.5 from me personally, but take it with a grain of salt. You might feel entirely differently about it. I don't know. So, anyways, that's it for me from this one. So, as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below, make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.